AI by age, search statistics that matter most. This is episode number 432 of the My Online Toolbox weekly quick tips and reminders in all facets of online marketing to help you grow your business with more quality leads. Last week we were talking about laughing all the way to your marketing agency's bank. Check out that episode because so many people have a marketing budget based on old school planning, and the rules of money towards marketing have changed. Check out that episode, and forgive us for going quick because we just had a great presentation with a gentleman named David Loopberger over at Contractor Transition Strategies, and we were talking about blending traditional SEO with emerging AI search for lasting brand visibility. This is all going to be coming up in the soon-to-be released updates towards the classes, but we're going quick because we still haven't recovered from that presentation. So talking about AI by age, search statistics that matter most, one of the more important topics when AI is talked about is that there's first no definitive age breakdown of everyone using AI for search because Google, OpenAI, Perplexity, Microsoft, and everybody else does not publish a combined demographic report because they're all protecting their turf as they're trying to become the leaders in this industry. So what we want to do is use a more important statistic of a general idea, and of course these numbers could be debated by anybody. So what we did was we took data from three different reports and came, we think, pretty close, at least as of July 2026, where we're showing the breakdown of people using Chat, Gemini, and Claude. And we wanted to show you the statistics where, of course, Chat is a leader, so is Gemini through Google, and Claude is more of a development environment. And there's a lot of debates on what each environment produces as far as people searching for information. But overall, you could see the age demographics change wildly, and the younger you are, of course, you're addicted to AI by default, and then it kind of slows down as people get older. And what we wanted to do was, because this is changing, and we realize that there's no specific real number to work with, but the averages pretty much tell the story, at least as of the middle of 2026. But what we want to do is kind of move the bar up. If you have to look up for a second to see that we have two graphs. One is based on the perceived out percentages of people using Chat versus Gemini versus Claude, and realizing that when they're not using the tool, they're using traditional search. So what I wanted to do was add a very important metric related towards our industry, which is the people who may buy your services. So what I'm doing is drawing a line right through the 35 to 44-year-old category when it comes to the search breakdown that we had. And the reason is I want to add in the age of the first-time home buyers, and this is something from a real source, the National Association of Realtors, showing that first-time home buyers are sitting right at an historic high of about 40 years of age. So we have to assume that everybody older is the ones that are buying, remodeling, and home builder services. And what I wanted to do is then kind of just give a little extra latitude towards bringing up the percentages of people that may be using search in the 35 to 40% range, but then we have to realize that implies that anywhere between 60 and 65% of people are using traditional SEO. And so what we want to, or traditional search, should we say, so what we want, the takeaway is, as of this given moment, while AI is the newest hype of the given moment, it doesn't mean to quickly run away from the majority of what's occurring in the near future. And of course, this may flip dramatically as we hit 2027, 28, and 29, like anything else. But the key thing is paying attention to trends as it relates to your consumer, not as it relates to a technologist who feels their perception, which will definitely be on that upper end of the spectrum percentage-wise, that because they are searching, utilizing tools that are new, quicker than the people who are buying your services today, that becomes something as an awareness of where you're putting your time and effort. So, yes, invest a proportion towards the AI opportunities, but not at the expense of all of the traditional opportunities that are going to be with your customers in the very near future. This, of course, will be revisited as time goes by, but we want to remember to start planning yesterday for next year's marketing and profits. Have a healthy week, and we will see you next week.